Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And today, finally, I'm giving you my top 10 movies of 2018. As I said in previous videos, I am behind when it comes to movies and movie reviews. As you well know, I don't have transportation to get to the movies. So I am forced to watch these movies when they come out on video release to buy or rent. But nevertheless, I'm a trooper. I'm going to power through, and I'm going to deliver what I always say I'm going to do. So before I get into the top 10, I have several honorable mentions that I'm going to zip through. In total, I watched 87 movies from 2018, and that does include some movies from the Hallmark Channel or Lifetime as well. My honorable mentions are Love, Simon, Widows, Annihilation, Searching, Strangers Prey at Night, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Black Panther, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Bohemian Rhapsody, Halloween, Bad Times at the El Royale, Red Sparrow, A Simple Favor, Solo, A Star Wars Story, Hereditary, Crazy Rich Asians, Unsane, Mid-90s, Hotel Artemis, Aquaman, Christopher Robin, Tag, The Mule, and Rampage. All great movies in my opinion, just couldn't make my top 10 list. But coming in number 10 is a sequel, and it is Incredibles 2. Incredibles 2, I loved this movie. Jack was my favorite character in this movie. Of course, it brings back the family from the first movie, The Incredibles. I like the villains in both movies. I love Samuel L. Jackson's character as Frozone. I just think these are some of the better superhero movies. And I love the animation. The cinematography is gorgeous. The voice acting, characters, everything about these movies are great. And I love the sequel. I love it better than the first movie. That's just my opinion. May not be popular among a lot of other people's, but for me, the second one, Jack just put it over the top. Just phenomenal. Coming in at number 9 is A Star is Born. A Star is Born, oh my god. This, critics and fans, Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, Sam Elliott, fantastic in this movie. I really think they deserved more recognition. They did get nominations and everything, but they won just one Oscar, which is really disappointing. I was really hoping Sam Elliott would get the Best Supporting Oscar. But nonetheless, it's still a great movie. The third act alone is just amazing. Tear-jerking, just, oh my god. I did not see that coming, but it does happen. It's a great movie. Definitely check it out if you haven't already seen it. Coming in at number 8 is Ready Player One. This is a futuristic movie where we put on these gameplay headset over your eyes, and you're basically like an avatar. And there's a lot of great references in this movie, especially in the 80s. And this movie, to me, was a surprise hit. And I think it's very underrated. I really think this movie is just phenomenal. The special effects alone, the characters, the directing, the writing. This movie is a sleeper hit, in my opinion. And I'm really surprised it didn't make more at the box office. This is just a phenomenal movie, and I highly recommend it. If you haven't seen Ready Player One, definitely worth checking out. But it checks in at number 8 on my list. Number 7 is a movie I just completed yesterday, and that is Bumblebee. So if you want to know my thoughts and opinions on that, you can look for the review on my channel down below. Bumblebee is by far the best Transformers movie of the 6 we've got so far. But I am a fan of all the other movies, despite people's hatred for Michael Bay. I just love the Transformers. It's one of my favorite cartoons of the 1980s, and Bumblebee is my favorite Transformer. But the story, everything about it is perfect. I had no problems with that movie whatsoever. Start to finish, phenomenal. So definitely check out Bumblebee. It checks in at number 7. Number 6 is the sixth installment in this franchise, and they keep getting better and better as more and more are made. And this is Mission Impossible Fallout. Tom Cruise delivers. Ethan Hunt, just amazing. We get Henry Cavill in here as a bad guy, and the fight scene in the bathroom is one of the best fight scenes of all time in any movie. The special effects, Tom Cruise doing his own stunts, just phenomenal. And like I said, they just keep getting better and better. I highly recommend that you check out this franchise. This is first started back in 1996, and we got 6 films from 96 up to the present time, and they're amazing. Some say number 2 is the weakest in the franchise. I love all the movies, but Fallout is by far my favorite in the franchise now, and it checks in at number 6. And here we are in the top 5, my top 5 movies of 2018. Number 5 is A Quiet Place. John Krasinski, just on point with this movie. There's hardly any dialogue in this movie, which makes it great. These people have to be quiet, and it's for a good reason. They're being hunted by sound. The slightest sound can trigger and ultimately lead to your death. And John Krasinski and the cast did a great job. The ending really surprised me, and there's talks of a sequel for this movie. I really hope we get. This is like a post-apocalyptic movie, and it's just phenomenal. A Quiet Place is the movie like we got from 2017's Get Out. Just phenomenal writing, directing, acting. I had no problems with this movie whatsoever, and it checks in at number 5 on my list. So definitely check out A Quiet Place. Number 4 is a movie I just watched yesterday. I was on the fence about this movie, whether I was going to pay to watch it or just wait for it to come out on my Stars movie channel. But my dad recommended that I watch it, and so I decided to add it to my list of movies yesterday, along with The Mule and Bumblebee, and that is Green Book. Green Book is a true story, and it's about friendship. These 2 guys of different race, different backgrounds, one Italian, one African American, hitting the road. And we have Mr. Shirley, who is a jazz pianist who's going on tour through the South. He's looking for a driver, someone to basically watch out for him. And along the way, they create this beautiful friendship, and it's really funny. Viggo Mortensen is just phenomenal, and this deserved the recognition it got. Personally, it wouldn't be Best Picture in my opinion, but it is a phenomenal movie. I had no problems with it, and it was a lot of fun. I highly recommend Green Book, and it checks in at number 4. Number 3 is a surprise hit for me. It is Instant Family, starring Mark Wahlberg. Him and his wife can't have kids. They've been trying forever, so they decide to adopt. They think they're getting just the one child, but in fact, there are 3 siblings. And from there, it's one funny moment after another. Then there's a lot of drama in this movie. The oldest of the 3 siblings, she did a phenomenal job in this movie. The whole cast was phenomenal. I had really no issues with this movie. It is a tearjerker. This is one of Mark Wahlberg's best performances, in my opinion. He did a phenomenal job, as did the rest of the cast. Instant Family is a heartwarming family movie, and I love the fact that they center around adopting. If you can't have kids, or if you want to give someone a home, definitely check out adoption. There are so many kids out there that need a home, someone that will love them. And yeah, whether you're a single parent, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. Just would be a phenomenal thing to give these kids a warm, loving home. And I love this movie. I love the message. And yeah, it checks in at number 3 on my list. Coming in at number 2 is coming of age movie that I did not see coming. I didn't watch a trailer for this movie, but I'm glad I watched this movie. It is phenomenal. It's called 8th Grade. 8th Grade. It tells the story of a young adolescent girl who is having a transformation between her 8th grade year going into her freshman year. She's going to parties, meeting boys, and possibly having her first kiss, and then her relationship with her father is rocky. And there's my favorite scene is in the mall when she's hanging out with some older friends, and her father comes to the mall. It is freaking hilarious. But this is a great movie. This is another one that was under the radar, but it is a sleeper hit. I love this movie. I highly recommend that you check it out if you haven't already seen it. 8th Grade checks in at number 2 on my list. It was damn close to being number 1, but number 1 to me is a movie that just can't be touched. I've seen this movie now a dozen times. It never gets old. And I cannot wait for the conclusion for this movie. And my number 1 movie of 2018 is Avengers Infinity War. Oh, what can I say about this movie? We have all of our superheroes from all the movies going back to 2008's Iron Man, leading up all the way through all the trilogies of Thor, Iron Man, Captain America. And then we get our Avengers movie. We got Doctor Strange. We got Ant-Man. We got Ant-Man and the Wasp. We got all these movies. And we finally get to meet Thanos. And he is by far the best villain in the MCU, in my opinion. And Josh Brolin does a hell of a job voicing him. Josh Brolin had a hell of a 2018, in my opinion, playing Cable and Thanos in 2 superhero movies that I absolutely love. Avengers Infinity War, by far, is the best movie of 2018, in my opinion. I really wish it would have gotten more recognition. It's a tremendous movie, bringing all these superheroes together, and it's just an amazing movie. It's one, like I said, I can watch over and over and over and never get tired of it. So yeah, there you have it. That is my top 10 list of 2018. 2018 was a hell of a year, and it looks like 2019 is shaping up to be an even better year with more sequels. We're getting the 3rd movie in the trilogy for Star Wars. We're getting the 4th Avenger movie. We're getting another Zombieland movie. We're getting Toy Story 4. We're getting a lot of sequels and a lot of great new movies that are coming out. We're getting a reboot of Child's Play. We're getting Pet Sematary. We're getting a lot of great movies for 2019. So I hope it shapes up and it is as good as 2018 was. But other than that, in the comment section below, give me your thoughts and opinions on my list and what were your top 10 movies of 2018. I would love to hear back from you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for liking and supporting my channel. Share these videos with all your family and friends. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up. And as always, thank you for watching and check.